Hey guys, and welcome to Tantrum House Studio 3. I'm Will Meadows.
And I'm Sara Meadows, and today we're looking at Ghosts of the Moor from Tasty Minstrel Games.
Ghosts of the Moor is a 2 to 5 player roll and move game where you'll be strategically moving your adventurers through a creepy swamp, trying to collect a bunch of artifacts and avoid the ghosts.
It's from designers Michael Keisling and Wolfgang Kramer, and it plays in about 20 to 30 minutes. This game is a re-implementation of the 2005 Spiel des Jahres nominee That's Life. Tasty Minstrel Games sent us a copy, so let's take a look.
To set up the game, shuffle the tiles and place them in stacks along the path on the board, leaving the blue section at the end uncovered.
Give each player their meeple adventurers and one wooden plank tile, and you're ready to begin.
On your turn, you will roll the die and move one of your adventurers.
If you are alone and leave the space, you must take the top tile. But if there are no tiles, you must place one from your stash. It can be a plank or a ghost, otherwise it must match the icon on the space. If you don't have any of those options, you must pay 2 tiles and place them on the end of the path.
If you have a plank and you land on an empty space, you can place the plank first when placing your character, but then others may be able to steal your plank later in the game.
The first 5 adventurers to escape receive a bonus tile.
Once all the adventurers have escaped the swamp, points are tallied for sets collected, bonus tiles, and negative points are given for ghosts. The player whose team of adventurers collects the most points wins. Ghosts of the Moor is a nice lightweight family type roll and move game. It does kind of offer you some decent choices though. It reminds me of a game we just reviewed recently from TMG, Jungly Law. It's got a similar feel to it where you're kind of trying to get through the path. I actually enjoyed this one a little bit more though, because since you've got 5 meeples that you're trying to get, from one side to the other, each time you roll that die you can really be pretty strategic about which places you land and how you collect those tiles and what you avoid. It gives you some real good choices as you're playing the game.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. This is a good gateway game. Casual gamers, people who don't game quite as much in the hobby would be able to pick this one up very quickly, but it can be a little cutthroat, especially playing with 2 players in where you land, and especially at the end, there are no tiles placed on the end of the board, so you'll have to place one and probably leave it if you end up on the same tile as other players. So that definitely makes it a little more thinky once you get to the end of the board as opposed to the beginning of the board.
It is a nice small box format. We actually just took this camping with us last weekend, and it was cool to be able to just pull this little thing out and spread it out on the board and have all the pieces and really get a full board game experience out of it. The artwork for it is really fun. It's really perfect for this time of year, a little bit creepy, but we enjoyed it. It might be a teeny bit fiddly as you're trying to stack the tokens and put 2 or 3 meeples on them as they're sharing spaces when you have a lot of players going. But I don't know that would, even if there was a bigger board, I don't know how much difference that would really make. It's just kind of that format of the game. But the artwork on all the tiles is really fun. You kind of do get this creepy swamp, feeling as you're sneaking through the swamp trying to collect these artifacts.
If this sounds like something you're interested in, you can check out Ghosts of the Moor from Tasty Minstrel Games. And then don't forget to check out our other videos and subscribe to Tantrum House.
Casual, light roll and move game. It kind of reminded me of Jungly Law. Is that what it's called? Mm-hmm. Jungly Law. I got it right. I can't believe it.
The sets being sorry.
Got it.